Guillermo del Toro's latest cinematic odyssey, a reimagining of Mary Shelley's timeless Frankenstein, is stirring up a frenzy in Hollywood circles long before it even hits screens worldwide. This isn't just another monster movie, it's a lavish, boundary-pushing epic that promises to delve deeper into the soul of the classic tale than ever before, blending Del Toro's signature gothic romanticism with cutting-edge visual storytelling. The buzz reached fever pitch when it was announced that the film's visionary director and its powerhouse cast would be bestowed the prestigious Gotham Vanguard tribute at the 35th Annual Gotham Film Awards ceremony, slated for December 1st. This honor isn't handed out lightly, it's reserved for projects that dare to redefine the art of filmmaking, challenging conventions and elevating the medium with bold artistic choices that linger long after the credits roll. At the helm of this tribute stands Del Toro himself, the Mexican maestro whose career has been a love letter to the fantastical and the macabre. From the whisper-haunted shadows of Pan's Labyrinth, to the aquatic horrors of The Shape of Water, Del Toro has built an oeuvre that's equal parts fairy tale and nightmare, always laced with profound empathy for the outsider. Frankenstein feels like the culmination of his obsessions, a project he's nurtured for over a decade, ever since he first sketched out ideas in the margins of his notebooks during downtime on other sets. The Gotham nod recognizes not just the film's potential but Del Toro's unyielding commitment to craft. His hands-on approach to production design, where every rivet on the creature's skin tells a story, and his insistence on practical effects over CGI sleight of hand, ensuring that the monster's birth feels viscerally real, born from flesh and fury rather than pixels. Joining Del Toro on the Gotham stage will be the film's leading men, Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi, whose pairing has already sparked endless speculation about the chemistry they'll ignite on screen. Isaac, the chameleonic actor who's leaped from the brooding intensity of Dune to the rhythmic fire of Inside Llewyn Davis, takes on the role of Victor Frankenstein, the brilliant yet hubristic scientist whose god complex drives him to tamper with the very fabric of life. In Del Toro's vision, Victor isn't the cold archetype of old adaptations. He's a tormented genius, his ego a fragile shell cracking under the weight of his ambitions. Isaac's preparation reportedly involved months of immersion in 19th-century medical texts and philosophical debates on creation and mortality, channeling a performance that's as intellectually rigorous as it is emotionally raw. Fans are already dissecting leaked set photos, where Isaac's Victor huddles over sparking contraptions in a laboratory lit by flickering gas lamps, his eyes wild with the madness of a man playing God. Opposite him looms Jacob Elordi as the creature, the tragic progeny of Victor's folly, a being stitched together from the discarded parts of the dead, only to awaken with a hunger for connection that society denies him. Elordi, the Australian heartthrob who's evolved from the teen angst of Euphoria to the brooding allure of Saltburn, brings a physicality to the role that's nothing short of transformative. Towering and tormented, his creature isn't the lumbering brute of Universal's black and white era. Del Toro has reimagined him as a poetic outcast, his body a canvas of scars that mirror the soul's deepest wounds. Elordi's commitment shines through in tales from the set, hours and makeup prosthetics that left him scarred for weeks, voice training to infuse the monster's guttural roars with heartbreaking vulnerability. It's a role that could catapult Elordi into the pantheon of iconic horror performances, joining the likes of Boris Karloff and Robert De Niro in the annals of Frankenstein lore. The film's synopsis teases a narrative that's as philosophically dense as it is visually arresting. A brilliant but egotistical scientist brings a monstrous creature to life in a daring experiment that ultimately leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation. This isn't mere retelling. Del Toro infuses the story with his pet themes: the immigrant's alienation, the artist's isolation, the blurred line between beauty and monstrosity. Set against the stormy moors of 19th-century Europe, the plot spirals from Victor's clandestine labors in a wind-battered tower to the creature's odyssey through fog-shrouded villages, where he's met not with curiosity but with torches and pitchforks. Their cat-and-mouse pursuit becomes a meditation on fatherhood gone awry, on the hubris of science unchecked by heart. Early test screenings have insiders raving about the emotional gut punch of the climax, where creator and creation confront their shared ruin in a scene that's equal parts Prometheus myth and Del Toro's own immigrant fever dreams. Jeffrey Sharp, the executive director of the Gotham Film and Media Institute, captured the essence of why this project resonates so deeply in his statement. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein has captivated audiences for more than 200 years, and Guillermo del Toro's epic adaptation reminds us why this story continues to endure. Sharp, a veteran of indie cinema's trenches, sees in Frankenstein a beacon for bold storytelling in an age of franchise fatigue. The Gotham Awards, long a launchpad for Oscar contenders, have honored visionaries from Barry Jenkins to the Duplass brothers, and this Vanguard tribute positions Del Toro's film as a frontrunner in the awards conversation. It's a validation of the film's independent spirit, produced under Netflix's banner but with Del Toro's uncompromised vision intact, proving that streaming giants can still nurture art over algorithm. Rounding out the cast are a trio of scene stealers: Mia Goth, the scream queen of Pearl and X, as Victor's ill-fated bride Elizabeth, whose innocence curdles into quiet horror; Christoph Waltz, the Austrian virtuoso of verbal venom from Inglourious Bastard, as the enigmatic Professor Waldman, Victor's mentor whose warnings fall on deaf ears; and Ralph Ineson, the gravel-voiced giant of The Witch, as the grizzled grave robber whose macabre trade fuels the creature's birth. Their ensemble dynamic promises sparks, Goth's ethereal fragility clashing with Waltz's silky menace, Ineson's earthy pragmatism grounding the fevered proceedings. Del Toro, known for fostering family on set, think the communal feasts during The Shape of Water, has described the shoot as a summer camp for monsters, with cast bonding over midnight script reads and makeup tests lit by candlelight.